You guys ever looked at a superhero and thought, damn, this dude would be really good at basketball? Take, for example, Mr. Fantastic. I want you to look at him, look at his skill set, and try to tell me with a straight face that he wouldn't be the best basketball player to ever grace the planet. If you thought what Michael Jordan was doing in Space Jam was impressive, just wait until you see him do that on every single play. That's just how he scores. And Mr. Fantastic wouldn't be the only person in Marvel who would be nasty at basketball. In fact, I could name off a starting lineup of Marvel superheroes who would be crazy at the sport. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. Now, before we get into this, let's get some ground rules going so you guys understand what I'm talking about. It's not going to be specifically comics. It's not going to be specifically MCU. If I want to take an MCU character, I'll do it. If I want to take a comic book character, I'll do it. It really just depends on who's better for my goddamn team. And with that being said, let me not waste any more of your goddamn time with this extra talking. Coming in at the one position we got. Coming in at 6'1", Captain America is exactly what you would want and need from a point guard. He's a leader, he's smart, he's athletic, has insanely good court vision. I know you've seen him throw that shield, hit a wall, hit another wall, then hit a person, then hit another person, then bounce off the wall, then hit somebody's car. And I know some of that accuracy from throwing the shield and hitting people has to translate into some shooting ability so he can space the floor. And for God's sake, he's a soldier with super strength. The soldier part comes in with the discipline, so I know he's not biting on any pump fakes, and the super strength comes in with he could clamp anybody down, jump high enough to block anybody. He's shutting shit down. A defensive-minded point guard with leader-like abilities, and he's super smart, and he can space the floor and pass. Captain America will be the best point guard in the league for years to come, maybe even an MVP. Exactly who you would want to lead a team. And now that we got that figured out, who's our point guard going to be passing the ball to at the shooting guard position? Well, I got the perfect pick. Coming in at 6'3", we got Hawkeye. And honestly, this part of the video is going to be extremely short because I don't think you need me to say too much about Hawkeye. What this guy can do on the court is ridiculous. Half court, full court, three-point line, mid-range. It does not matter. If he's shooting the ball, it's going in because he don't miss. Any negatives in his game does not need to be talked about because they immediately and completely get made up for by the fact that he can shoot the ball anywhere on the court. He's a 100% threat anytime he's on the court. You know that video of LeBron looking back at the free throw line to see who's checking in, and he sees this Kawhi and he's like, damn? That's the entire league anytime he has a basketball in his hand, and I want him on my team. That's the backcourt situated. Moving on to small forward to kick off the front court, we got offense settled with Captain America and Hawkeye. I figured why not bring a little bit of defense to the team. And nothing says defense more than indestructible, super strength, 6'6" tall black man. If there's anybody who's gonna be it, Luke Cage is the heart and soul of the team. He's the glue of the team. He keeps everybody together. He's got a good heart, just overall good person. All his teammates like him. Everybody wants to be around him. They're cracking jokes when he's around, but not to mention, he shuts people the fuck down on the court. Only negative thing about Luke Cage is if you expect him to score anywhere outside of the post, just give up, man. This is an old school nigga. Under the rim, in the post, beating people up. That's the only way he scores. But that's fine because the guy we got at the 4 more than makes up for that. At power forward, we got Spiderman 2099. And specifically across the Spider-Verse Spider-Man 2099 because regular Spider-Man 2099 is only 5'10". I want the big boy. This nigga is 6'9", but he's agile as shit, moving around like a motherfucking guard, swinging around the city and shit. Speaking of swinging around the city, that takes accuracy to aim at the thing that you want. So that means this dude can shoot, make accurate passes and everything. He stretches the floor where Luke Cage can't. And I know y'all heard me say that he's agile. If he starts running down full speed, just puts his head down and goes, it's the LeBron effect. This dude is 6'9", pure muscle. Nobody's stopping him. That's a tank running at you. That's a dunk every time. And it's not like the other big man in the paint is going to get a good contest because, like I said, he's 6'9", and he jumps out of the damn building. He's just going to jam it on you. He's going to jump over you and embarrass you in front of your girlfriend. So the power forward position is settled. We got a fucking beast. And speaking of beast, for number 5, this one is kind of obvious. It's kind of cliche, but it doesn't matter because if it's not broke, don't fix it. At the center position, we got... Now, I was going to originally clarify and say World War Hulk, but that version of the character might be a little too angry for my liking. The Hulk that we have now already averages 16 techs a year. He gets fined. He gets suspended that one game too. He's just a reckless loose cannon. I could only imagine what the other version of the character would be doing. But other than that, what do I really need to break down, man? It's the Incredible Hulk. He's super strong and tall. That in the post play that he would have would be nasty. Constant posters, just every fucking game. And the only thing that you can knock him for is the nigga can't shoot for shit. And it's not a lack of trying. It's just that every time he does, he shoots the ball, he hits the basket, and he breaks the rim every time because he's too damn strong. And you know what? Because I like you guys, I'll do one extra. 6-man coming off the bench. We got just a tough, scrafty son of a bitch. All the work that the star players don't want to do, he'll do it, and he loves it. He's dedicated to it. He just revels in it. Any loose balls, other team give up because he's already got it. We got some beef on the court, somebody getting in the star player face, but the star player can't do anything because the team needs him. That's where the Punisher comes in. He steps in, he checks him, he does it for the star player. And yes, having the Punisher on your team does bring you your positives, but also having the Hulk on your team with the Punisher, you might be breaking some records, just not the ones that you want. You average the most technicals of all time. But yeah, that's my Marvel starting 5. Thank you all for watching till the end of this video. If you disagree with my starting 5, let me know who you would have in yours. Stay safe, drink some water, and as always, have yourselves a damn good one.
She